Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to share with you how I achieved the beautiful bowl on my thumbnail. Please, if you've not subscribed, subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new videos. So I will start with my bowl. My bowl is 8.5 inches wide and 8 inches long, and I also have a small one that have 2 inches wide and 3 inches long, and I also use interfacing of 6 inches long and 4 inches wide. I've also measured out materials for my band, which is 7 inches long and 6 inches wide. My band, I will have 2 bands, so my materials is in 2 places. So in order to create my band, I'm going to fold it this way. Then I'll use my ruler to take a V shape from the edge, and I'll also connect it to the end of my fabric. Then I'll curve it in this way in order to avoid any sharp edges. After that, the next thing I'll do is to cut. When I'm done with that, I'm going to work on my band. I will look for the midpoint of my band. Then I'll place my interfacing on that midpoint. Then I will iron it out. When I'm done with that, I'm going to sew the two sides of my band, the length part. I'm going to sew it just the way you've seen me have done it. Then after that, I'm going to fold it this way. After folding, I'm going to stitch down the two ends of the band. I'll close it up with a stitch. So when I'm done sewing, this is what it will look like, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to trim the edge of the parts I've sewn and turn it in. After I turn it in, this is what it will look like. So I'm going to go and give it a good press so that it will be flat enough for what I need it for. So I am done ironing. The next thing I'll do now is to close this open part with my needle and thread. See, I'm done with this part. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to take that small part I measured out, the one that is 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. I'll fold it into 2 equal parts this way. Then I'll close it with a stitch. After that is done, the next thing I'll do is to fold my bow. I'll fold it as if I'm trying to squeeze it. I'll fold it gently this way to create my bow shape. Then I'll use that small one that I just finished sewing to hold it together. It will serve as the rope for my bow. After I've properly placed the rope around my bow, I'm going to use my needle and thread to hold it together so it doesn't loose or untie itself. After that is done, the next thing I'll do is to make my band. So I'm going to take that band I cut out the other time, then I'll stitch around it from the beginning to the end of it. I'll just follow the curve and stitch it. I'll also stitch the second one. I will notch and trim, then I'll turn the right face out. So I'm done turning. The next thing I'm going to do is to give the band a good press. Then I'm going to attach it to the bow. But before I attach the band to the bow, I'm going to sew it together with my needle and thread so that it will be easier. After that, then I will use the needle and thread to attach it to the bow. So guys, I am done and this is what I have. As you can see, it's looking beautiful. I hope yours turn out to be even more beautiful. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more.